Alright, hello everybody. Welcome to freaking tiermaker.com. And 1, 2, 3, 4 ads on the screen. This shit is absolutely abhorrent trash. Why so many ads? Anyway, moving on. Yes, the hair is a fucking shit show. You can say hello to Bad Hair Plays, because my hair has been a disaster all freaking day. Anyway, here we are today making a tier list on Garden Warfare 1 and Garden Warfare 2 Turf and Team Vanquish maps. Well, because I said I would. This is definitely not going to be my only tier list. I do still plan on tier listing every character in Garden Warfare 2 and some other stuff in the future. But this is going to be the starting point. So let's just get right into it. Cactus Canyon. I think everybody that's played Garden Warfare 1 knows this map. Nice, simple golf course, good design, came out in 2015. It's a good map. It's a little bit above average, I'd say, so I'm gonna give it a little, hello. Yes, hello. For how glitchy. I've got, my PC's been struggling today. So I'm gonna give a nice A tier, because I think this map is extremely good. And yeah, tier to quite a million. S, A, B, C, D. Honestly, can I make a tier? We need to make, like, a time park tier, because, yeah, we'll get to it. Main Street. I love Main Street. I love the, like, city vibe that it goes with. I think the layout of the map is really good. I will say the second part of it is, like, borderline impossible for zombies to capture. But if you do get past that point, they can handle it pretty easily past that point. And usually if you get past that point, you can just blame the plants, because that means they are stupid and screwed it up. I'm gonna give that one a B tier. Walnut Hills. No. This map sucks. I don't know who voted. This is the most popular map to return from Garden Warfare 1, but they need to be put into an insane asylum. It has to be the worst idea, worst map, I think, out of the entire first game. You have every Team Vanquish map, every other turf map is better than Walnut Hills. The design is bad, I hate the way it flows, the endpoint, it can just be cheesed with energy warp. No, it's bad, it's stupid, it's not good. Driftwood Shores. I'm gonna put this one in C tier. I don't really like this map. I know a lot of people do like Driftwood Shores. It's not for me. I like the design of it, and that's kind of where it ends. I don't know. There's something about it I really just don't like, and I'm not even sure what that is. I just find every time I play, I'm like, I would have preferred Cactus Canyon or Main Street, you know. I don't actually put Main Street up in A tier, because really, I really like Main Street. Honestly, I think I should go on the same tier as Cactus Canyon. Borderline my second most favorite map in this game. Personally, but yeah, Driftwood Shore is not for me, and I think the endpoint's pretty hard because of the way you have to destroy the Queen Sunflower by shooting her at her base or on her second floor, and I feel like that one's just usually pretty challenging to manage. But I like the map, it's not my most favorite. Chomp Town. This is the easiest S tier. Actually, no. Actually, no. What the hell? I'm gonna give it A tier. I'm gonna give it A tier, and I'm gonna tell you why. The reason I'm gonna give it A tier, I think Chomp Town is an amazing map. And it's ironic that it's called Chomp Town, considering Chomper is probably the worst character you can play on it, but to each their own. I think this map is absolutely amazing. I think it's easily one of the best maps in the entire game. But, you know, I also like the town vibe a lot. I mean, look at this map. Just look at it. You got all the little buildings. It's got the gas mart with gas that costs $9.99. Shit, you thought gas was expensive these days? Fucking go here for a day. You'll go bankrupt. But this map is extremely good. I love the little center bit. I love the town design and feel. And honestly, I find doing jump shots on this map is fucking beautiful. And it feels like heaven every time you pull it off. But that's just me personally. Come on, PC, we don't got all day. Okay, next, Crash Course. Ooh, this one's hard. So, Crash Course. Golf course with like a apartment type thing. I think that's what it is, right? I don't even freaking remember. Yes. Golf course with the bridge in the middle and then the town thingies over here. Okay. I'm gonna give this one B tier. I like Crash Course. Still better than Walnut Hills by a goddamn millennia. I still don't know why we voted this as the most popular Garden Warfare 1 map. I don't get it. I don't get it, but this map is extremely good. I find it fun. It's not my most favorite. There, you know, because I have maps I prefer. I prefer all these maps and the one that's gonna go up in the S tier as well. Just in general, in Garden Warfare 1, I just prefer it quite a bit. Port Scallywag. Yep, this one's going right down there with Walnut Hills. I like the map. I hate that it has a center bit where everything kind of happens, and if you don't get that center bit, you're just gonna lose. I don't think it's nearly as bad as Time Park, because Time Park, literally, if you own that middle, the game is over. You are not winning unless you're the team that has that middle. I don't like maps that are like that, and it feels very condensed as well. I mean, the outskirts are kind of cool, but yeah, not for me. Sharkbite Shores. I don't really like this map, honestly. So this is the one that has like the towns. I believe I fucked that up. Like all the like little like fishing spots type thing. If I remember correctly, this has like all the little buildings. Yes, so this has this little part back here with all the bones, and then you have the buildings over here that remind me of freaking. That honestly remind me of fishing stores, kind of. You know, that's what it reminds me of the most. I find this map is very Foot Soldier and Toxically dominated because it has a lot of high points that most characters can't get to. Only Scientist, Foot Soldier, and Pea Shooter can get up to those points. And when you're playing Garden Ops on it, even though I think 6 people play Garden Ops on a good day, that is just, you should never sentence yourself to playing Garden Ops. But it's just, everything kind of comes into the corners and it just feels a little overwhelming. I'm gonna give this one C. I'm gonna make a point to put it ahead of Driftwood Shores. I do prefer it over Driftwood Shores, but it's not for me. Suburban Flats. This is the most immediate S tier in the freaking game. I love Suburban Flats. And can I go live here? Like, is there a place that like this that exists in real life? Because it looks so peaceful here. It looks so nice. Reminds me of the 1980s, which I love the 1980s. I know nobody cares, but this map is just, it's so peaceful, it's so calm with the house design, the little trailer park, the slide over in the corner. I love this map. I freaking love this map. This map is beautiful. And if a place like this exists, I want to go live here. Because it's beautiful. It is absolutely beautiful. Just freaking beautiful. I just love it. I love that map. Every time I play Team Vanquish, I hope for Suburban Flats, because it's just, I love that map. It feels very good to do jump shots on it as well, with all the roofs, that little center cabana bit thing. Love it. I love it. It is such a great map. That's the map that should have been put into Garden Warfare 2, man. Not freaking Walnut Hills. Not even Main Street. Just give me Suburban Flats, and I would have been set for life. Garden Center. There is Aqua Center in Garden Warfare 2. I'm gonna give this one a B tier. I like Garden Center. I think it's a very nice map. I like the design of the bowling alley and such. It's very calm. It has that kind of greeny up light vibe. It's a map I'll play. Once again, it kind of has that center bit, but not all the fighting happens in the center. Usually tends to happen on the outskirts. But I still find plenty of fun in playing in it. Jewel Junction. Another one of those maps with that center point, but that center point is freaking death because it has that train that goes through it. I'm gonna give this one also B tier. I think Jewel Junction is a very good map, but not for me personally. I don't know, I just kind of tend to find it being you get that center point, and then it's, oh, here comes the train, and you know, you have those idiots that put their P-Gatling down on the tracks, like, what are you doing? Don't do that. But it's a good map. I think it's middle of the pack. Nothing good or bad about it personally. Zomboss State, I'm gonna put it up in A tier. I love Zomboss State. I like the little pumpkin vibe as well. And then I'm not sure how many of you guys know this. Slender Man is actually in this map. In the corner. I'm not sure if he is anymore. But back in 2014, he was added into like one of the corners. Right here. This is like actually a part of the game. You can see it right in here somewhere. You can see Slender Man. I just thought this was very cool. I do remember when this came out, but yes, Slender Man is, might not be anymore, but he is in the game. In this part of the map, I think he's just right here. You can kind of see his little outline. I thought that was always really cool, even though I never actually saw it for myself. Might want to get on that someday. Thank you, Zach Scott, for showing me that when it came out. Otherwise, I literally would have not been any the wiser that was a part of the map. Otherwise, I like the design. I think the estate also itself looks very good. It has the little Priscilla thing over on the left side of the estate. I just think it's cool. It's a very good map. Only thing I don't like about it is at times it can be like, oh, I'm gonna rocket jump up here, and then you'll hit one of the freaking many things, and it's just like, okay, fine. Seed the Time. We're on the Garden Warfare 2 maps. Seed the Time. Where's that? This is a good map. I like Seed the Time. I think the progression of it's pretty cool. God damn. The Dino Land. Fucking Dino Land. Trying to capture Dino Land is like me getting a girlfriend. It will never happen. I swear it's a 1 out of 10 if you actually get it. Or it's like a 12v2. Otherwise, you are not getting Dino Land. And for that, it goes in C tier. I think the map is good in and of itself, but the fucking Dino Land, I hate it. I hate it. And it's so in favor of the plants. It's like bias. It's like bias, you know? I hate it. Anyway, I hate it. That's the only part of the map I don't like. Otherwise, I think it's a fine map. Great White North. This is a good map. I like the winter design that comes with it. Overall, I think it's a very strong map. I think this can pretty comfortably go into A tier. I don't know if you guys are going to agree with me on that, but I really like this map. I think Great White North is a very simple map, even though it has that meme of, oh, I'm going to go into mixed mode. How much are we betting we're going to get? Great White North. And like 9 times out of 10, it's freaking Great White North. But I think it's a fine map. I think it's pretty good overall. Moon Base Z. Oh, I'm torn on this one. I'm in between B and C. If you guys like Moon Base Z, I'm sorry. But the reason I'm torn in between B and C, I think it's a fine map. The low gravity part feels kinda, I don't even know how to describe it. The low gravity part, to me, just kind of feels unnecessary. I know it's meant to be you're on the moon, you're trying to destroy Earth, but I don't know, I feel like it kind of takes away from it. Even though that's typically when you can hit the best trick shots, because you can just one rock leap, bounce, bouncy, ZPG someone in the face for 16 damage on a good day. But I'm gonna go B. I'm gonna go the back end of B though. Also, let me make them. Actually, I kind of want them back here. I think it's just fine. Let me make a note of having it in the back though. It's tinkering on C, but I don't think I can put it in the same tier as Driftwood Shores or Sharkbite Shores. Zombopolis. I love Zombopolis. I'm tempted to put it up in S. In fact, I am. I'm gonna put Zombopolis up in S. I think it is the perfect map. I think the end game is super fun, where you're trying to destroy the Zombot and you have to destroy its power point, whatever the fuck it is. I think that's cool. I think the way it's designed is very nice. Also, the disco part's fun. The little Discotron thing that, you know, Fikeji, I little, you know, gotta get that little boogie type thing. I just think this map's whole gimmick is pretty fun overall. Only thing, there's one thing I don't like about it. And I know it's like, well, why are you putting up an S tier then? I don't care, shut up. It's my channel, my rules. The endpoint sometimes feels very hard. Not always. I tend to find it, especially now that it's been out for 7 years. Fucking hell, it's been out for 7 years. I've been playing this shit for way too long. But, it used to be pretty difficult for zombies to destroy it, so now it's much more balanced overall, if you ask me. Aqua Center, I'm gonna put it in the same tier as Garden Center for literally the exact same reasons, except it can go up in the front. I like the colors and design a little bit more. I also tend to find I think I've played this map just more, so I prefer it more. But I can't put a higher or lower because it's literally just a Garden Center recolored. There's nothing more to it. Lunar Landing. Yeah, you're gonna go down there. I don't like this map. The low gravity feels kind of annoying. The set spawn points is even worse. It's just not for me, honestly. Like, it's a good map, I think, but a lot of characters are pretty bad on it. Every Chomper, every SB is pretty bad on it. Like, you're kind of confined to Roses, Pea Shooters, Corns, Scientists, and, like, Sniper characters that are kind of only good on this map. Otherwise, it's just, like, you're not going to get anything done at all on this map. Boner Island, or Boney Island, I should probably just say. I like this map. I'm going to put it in B tier. Boney Island, I like it. I like its design. I like its prehistoric feel. Obviously, very similar to Seed Time. Very similar. It has that little center point. Then you have the outskirts of the forest on this side, and the bones on the other side. I think that's kind of cool, but it's just a fine map. Nothing wrong with it. Nothing good about it. Just kind of dead center, middle of the path. Coliseum, going up an A tier. I really like Coliseum. I know a lot of people don't like Coliseum. I really like it. I think its design is cool with the big center bit, and then you can have still plenty of fights on the outside. Spawn points I find are pretty decent overall. So I think it's just a perfectly fine map, and every time I get it, I give it a little like, whoop, yeah. Little feel. Sandy Sands. Yep, this one's going right down there. Only because of its fucking spawn points. Oh my god, the goddamn spawn point. Like, if you've played PvZ God at all, which probably is all of you. Oh my god! The spawn points on Sandy Sands are awful. It's like, oh, I just got killed by a foot soldier, so we're gonna spawn you right next to that same goddamn foot soldier. We're gonna shove it up your ass, like, make sure, hey, you know you got killed by this guy right next to you, right? What's going on? Make sure that you know that. And then you get Mercy Main, like, if you get revived, you may as well just click the exit game button, because you are just gonna die every time. Just no. The spawn points suck on it. I don't like the sand. It just makes the map more annoying. No. It's a bad map. Time Park, you're staying down there. I'm not even gonna rank it. It is staying down there. I don't care. It's staying down there. Fuck that map. Fuck Time Park. Such a shite map. Moving on. Frosty Creek. I'm gonna put it up in C tier. I'm not the biggest fan of this map. I think the thing with this map is I just kind of find it condensed at times, and it feels like if you're intentionally looking for somebody, you're just never gonna find them. You'll be going around in circles for the whole game. You'll get no kills, and then, like, especially in Gnome Bomb, those games just go on for so long because you have a point here, 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 and a point here. It's just, it's not great. But it's not like an inherently bad map, but it just has a couple issues that I don't really like about it. Frontline Flats, I'm going to put it up in A tier. I like Frontline Flats. It's similar to Suburban Flats in the basic house design with the big great divider in the center of plants and zombies, with the fights usually commencing more on the zombie side, but not always. I think it's a good map. I think it's a perfectly fine map. There's no one character that I find that does better than others. I think it's just a fine map. Z-Tech Factory, going up in the S tier. Once it loads. Z-Tech Factory is a great map. I think Z-Tech Factory is, like, the pinnacle of perfect maps. I almost want to say it's better than Zombopolis, but I don't think so. I think it's going to stay down there. I think it's a great map. I think everything about this map when they made it was perfect. the design, the flow of it, the locations of of suburbanation stuff. It's just a perfect map. And if you are on PC and are using Petrifying's Vivid Warfare, the maps look so much better as well. It's a great map. Last but certainly not least, Zen Peak. Zen Peak's a hard one. I've been stuck on this one for a while. I'm on another one. I'm gonna take it between B and C. I'm gonna put it up in C. I'm gonna do C, and I'm gonna tell you why. Zen Peak's flow of the game, I feel like is fine. It's like its pacing. I think it's fine. The issue is when you get those shadows that sit up on the top of the roof in the middle and play like EP Captain Cannon or like some sniping character. Bro, do you think you're cool? Like, no, you're not. Get off. I think that brings it down a ton, because you just get a bunch of sad people that just sit up there like their lives depend on it. And it just feels like a waste of time, or like I'll be over in the corner and I'll be dead by a random EP up on height with 87,000 kills. Just like, no, stop. Make it stop. Anyway, that's my tier list. Once again, I think Suburban Flats is the best map in the entirety of PvZ in general. And if you're wondering where BFN is, I tried playing BFN today for about 20 minutes. I didn't recognize any of the maps, and I do not feel qualified to be able to say if I do or do not like a map from that game or not. Anyway, if you enjoyed this tier list, let me know down in the comment section, consider leaving a like, and I'll be back on Sunday with a pack opening that's over 700,000 coins worth. So if you don't get something good, I'm gonna break something. As always, have a good one, guys, and good night.